Welcome to Snyder's Inc., where the fun never ends. Reactions, gaming, and more with Josh as your friend. Tune in, buckle up, it's a ride you don't wanna miss. Snyder's Inc., let's dive in, feel the ultimate bliss.
Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc., and today we've got Nuke's Top 5. And this is scary views to make you cry like a little baby. We'll get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, subscribe button, comments, thing down below. Let's go.
This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but unfortunately it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted, and she said that she would often catch it moving all on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing. Around an hour in, with skeptical viewers watching closely, there was a bit of movement. Watch closely.
Okay. I'm gonna watch. Me and Chucky are watching. He might be in love with this doll. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I love how everyone but Justin. Everyone's like, oh my god, that's scary. Oh my god. Justin's like, that was cool. Chucky, help me. What is going on? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Now, the doll doesn't actually move, but the items surrounding it...
No, they all just... This doll just... Don't you look at me like that. Oh, fuck! Thing's falling over now. This thing, everything, this ghost hates this doll, actually. I think the doll's not even haunted. I think the ghost just hates the doll. Because it just made sure everything attacked that son of a bitch.
in the storage closet fly violently across the room, and even on top of the doll. Viewers have speculated that because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted.
No.
But perhaps her house is. However, others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll. And
I think the ghost just hates it. I think the ghost thinks it's an ugly doll.
some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down. But without a source, we'll never know. So, what do you think? A hug goodbye. A woman who calls herself Sissy says that her husband passed away 8 months ago under very sudden and unexpected circumstances. One day, as Sissy and her son Clarence are walking out of their front door, their Ring camera records something very strange.
Okay.
You ready to go, Grandma's? Come on. Let's go.
I want you.
She's not gonna so bad.
I'm just, I need
Oh, wait. Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. Okay.
what, Daddy?
That's what I was just about to ask. What do you think, hon?
Bye. Say bye, Daddy.
Okay.
Now, Sissy.
Look! This is one of those videos I'm not gonna discredit it. If it makes this kid happy that he believes he sees his dad around, and if it brings him happiness, who am I to tell him he's wrong? Who is anyone to tell this kid that he's wrong? So let's let him have it. Let him have it. Don't even try to discredit. Let it have it.
She posted the video because she thought it was just a little odd and kinda cute that her son was talking to his dad who passed away. She made no claims that the clip was paranormal, but when she posted the video online, viewers began to point out that there also seemed to be a strange voice in the clip. A voice that they thought might actually be the little boy's father, communicating from beyond. Now I'll enhance the audio and listen carefully just as little Clarence walks out of the door.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Dada! Upstairs. Are you here?
A quiet voice seems to whisper, "Honey," and the boy seems to look around as if searching for who said it. Even stranger, he seems to think that it's the voice of his deceased father and actually walks over as if his dad is standing nearby on the porch. The little boy says, "Daddy hugging me." And again, a strange, quiet voice seems to whisper back.
Dada! Upstairs. Are you here? Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
So did little Clarence actually encounter the spirit of his deceased dad, saying hello and giving him a quick hug? Clarence seems to think so. But as usual, you decide.
What, Daddy?
Witchboard. A woman is doing a solo investigation of a haunted house and is using a Ouija board to contact a spirit named Brenda that she believes inhabits the home. But as she conducts her Ouija board session, she begins to suspect that she might be in contact with something much more sinister.
Am I dealing? Or am I...
No, there's more to this than it was just a ghost hunt. I swear, I remember this woman. But I swear there was more to this than just a ghost hunt.
speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my god. I'm trying to take deep breaths. Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board? My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my god. The demon it's trying to say. I know I've got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now. The board is moving. Oh my god, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She hears a
That's about the most honest reaction. And once the thing it moves up, I'm like, yep, I'm done. Nope, you can have this. This place can have this board, and it's ghost and that. I'm done with it.
strange sound from the floor above her and her nose starts to bleed. But still, she decides to continue her session. Suddenly, the Ouija board flies off the table, and finally, she decides that she has had about enough. And she just gets out of there. A guy named Angelo decides to camp in a forest that is said to be haunted. He's a bit unnerved by the spooky surroundings, but nevertheless, he decides to try to contact any nearby spirits with a Ouija board. As you might expect, it did not go well.
Should something move outside the tent? Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session. I don't see anything. Well, that was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if.
Stacy.
What the f was that?
Help! Help! It sounds like. Sounds like a. Oh, well, most of my people are Rustin fans. Because if you look up Goldust, he kind of make a noise that sounded like that. I don't know what the fuck that is. Although we've seen this clip so many times.
Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was. What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave. Yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo begins to freak out from the strange sounds that seem to surround his tent and decides it's time to leave.
Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I just heard something made a sound in my ear. What the was that? Nope. Let's just go. There's the exit.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon says that he used a Ouija board in his house, but didn't sign off properly at the end of the session. He claims that after this, he began to experience strange paranormal incidents in his home.
Well, that's a moron right there. Everyone knows you do a Ouija board, you gotta end the session correctly.
One night, he awakens to the sound of something moving around in the other room. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No. Ay, no manches.
My man, where do you live? You have nothing in here. This is the most emptiest apartment I have ever witnessed. Bro, you live in... What the hell? Look at this. There's nothing in here. It's so empty space. What the hell, bro?
A strange pale face seems to peek around the corner, but when Brendan approaches, there's nothing there. Now terrified, he tries to retreat back to his room, but the door slams shut right in front of him. Brendan Castagnon says that after this incident, he never used the Ouija board again.
Obviously.
And thankfully, the supernatural incidents in his home have slowly stopped occurring. Abandoned or not? A guy who calls himself Native Penguin was doing some urban exploring on the grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma. A collection of old buildings were built on the site of the former Cherokee Female Seminary, a boarding school for girls that burnt to the ground in 1887. Suddenly, Native Penguin starts to hear something very strange.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for a church congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Even though the center has been closed down for years, there's an odd recorded message playing inside one of the buildings. Native Penguin looks in the windows to try to figure out just what is going on. He captures something on camera that is truly bizarre.
Okay. Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there. At Mount Zion Church, where I pastor, we conduct our services in both languages through English. And when we have a completely Cherokee audience,
Some strange white apparition seems to glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears. Now, some viewers say it looks like a girl in a white gown, but what do you see?
Barely anything? Like, I think that could just be sunlight or something. I don't know if that's...
Did Native Penguin capture the spirit of one of the girls from the old burned school that once stood here? You decide. Driven to the grave. A man named Mark DeFalco is on his daily walk around his neighborhood when he notices that a car has crashed through the fence of the local graveyard.
Oh, I know this one. I already know what this one is.
He starts to film, and what he captures is absolutely unnerving.
I know this one so much. We've seen this one so many times. It's still creepy as hell though.
Damn, man. People gotta learn to slow down. Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky. Hello? You alright? You okay? What the hell? What the fuck is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Mark hears creepy, unexplained sobbing as he approaches the car. But then, it suddenly seems to just stop as he reaches the car. Now, Mark received multiple requests for a follow-up video to explain the situation. But Mark says that he didn't really understand what happened himself. But he did provide a pretty simple update.
Well, I finally got an update for you on that cemetery video.
Fence is fixed.
They fixed that fence.
Now, this video was filmed 3 years ago, and to this day, Mark claims that the video he captured is 100% real and that he can't explain it. But let me know what you think.
You okay? What the hell?
Intruders. A young woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment. But not long after, as she is recording herself practicing a new dance routine, something happens that is truly terrifying.
remember? We're friends.
Oh no!
I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Luckily, Jeanette escapes unharmed. She calls the police.
There's two parts of this. So this guy just enters her apartment, just walks up in there going, remember? We're friends. We're just a serial killer out of shit. Here's where this takes a turn. Here's where I'm like, holy shit. The ghost saved her ass. Watch this.
I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
The door opened and the ghost was like, get the fuck out of here, woman. Get out.
Escapes unharmed. She calls the police and they check her apartment, but the intruder is no longer there. Jeanette says that the man was never caught. But it gets even weirder, because after Jeanette uploaded the video of her frightening experience, observant viewers notice something very strange. As Jeanette is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Jeanette says that she has no idea how this could have happened.
I don't know. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no f***ing idea what happened. This door is not the easiest to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like, I don't know, a ghost, or I don't. Yeah. It's not easy. So it's not like just like the wind pushed it or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't know.
So now let's cut ahead to a few days later. Jeanette and her friend are unboxing some of her belongings as she continues to move into her new apartment. But her friend sees something that gives her the chills.
What? There's someone in here. You saw a man in my bedroom?
He was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this.
No.
Jeanette's friend says that she saw a man just standing in the bedroom. But now, the man is gone. A few days later, and again Jeanette hears some strange noises from somewhere in her apartment. What happens next is pure nightmare fuel. Running out the front door, but instead she rushes into her nearby bedroom and grabs her pepper spray. But as she turns around, her blood runs cold as she sees something slowly make a deep imprint on her mattress, almost as if some spirit actually sits down on her bed. As she runs out of the room in fear, she turns and the imprint on the bed is gone. Jeanette says that she is now terrified of the weird things going on in her new apartment. She says that friends have been staying with her until she can decide just what to do. Black Mass.
I'm now confused who's more scarier, the dude or this ghost? The dude is, because the dude could have done something. But like, was the dude real? Was the dude even real? Was the dude just the ghost? What the fuck?
A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very...
This is some fucked up shit. This guy shows up, the ghost saves her ass, because even this creepy ghost that's terrifying her is like, nah, you need to get out of there from this fucking weirdo. Then the guy vanishes, never seen again, and now the ghost is just showing up.
strange things have...
I thought the reveal was gonna be that the guy just kept showing, like the guy, she sees the guy again, this guy's a creepy stalker.
...been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window.
What the fuck? fuck? There's something out there. Oh, hell no. Oh, hey. Oh, no. No. I am running up out of here if I saw that. No.
The couple looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life.
Bro, your place
I don't even have any words.
Your place is a
But
mess.
the paranormal activity in their
Your place is a goddamn mess.
home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens. So, are Olivia and her boyfriend being haunted by some dark, shapeless thing that hides in the shadows? You decide. Scary videos. These are videos that are sort of in the scary video genre, but they're just kind of silly, and also they're all about doggies. So first up, a man is watching a horror movie when very strange things start to happen nearby.
Yes. It's good.
Oh, it's a dog.
Peace looks like my thing.
The dog's just dragging the chair.
You don't offer me.
Bro, I'm literally watching a horror movie. What the hell?
Alright, so it was just an old dog trying to remove his diaper, but even that's a little bit scary. Poor doggy. Next, a man leads his little French bulldog back inside his apartment building, but someone has just set up a spooky Halloween decoration at the end of the hallway.
No.
Dog looks back kind of like, nope, maybe you should go check that out alone.
He's like, that's a you problem.
And this one, the caption says it all. If your dog is scared, you should be scared. And finally, a woman introduces her new doll to her cute little pug named Augie.
Oh no, he doesn't like to look at that thing. He's like, hell no.
But can this little dog sense something about the doll that we can't? Nah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely ending on that face. That is it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.